Right, here we are in Crypto.com coin or CRO coin. If you're holding this, you know there's been a lot of great news recently about the Staples Center turning into the Crypto.com arena. And all of this information is super important on the narrative side. But as we look at the charts, we're not narrative driven on the charts, especially on this channel. I purely go by my Fibonacci extensions, my stochastic RSI, which is looking good for this, by the way. And we use historical data like fractals to gauge where we're going in the future. So this is the CRO chart. This is the CRO dollar chart. And I'm going to slap the Fibonacci extension on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this wick here to do it as the furthest back we can go at the beginning of kind of the upwards momentum for this cycle. And we can see that with the Fibonacci extension, the normal bull run Fibonacci extension, we've overextended it. As we can see with Bitcoin, the Fibonacci chart has been dragged from the top of the 2017 market to the bottom of that market, and it projects a standard bull run and where the price is going to go towards the end. We know that these upper ends of the Fibonacci extensions is where the price always goes into before coming down. If you're looking at a super cycle, which happened in 2017, we can use the Fibonacci extension to actually predict it like this. We've done this in 2017. I do it in basically all my videos. I might as well do it here. But this is the 2013 market. Dragging it to the bottom, it predicted the top of what was the altcoin season. So the upwards momentum and that retracement for Bitcoin. When you use the 0.236 line, which is that red line, and put that at the top of the previous bull cycle, it predicts a super cycle moment. So we can see that at the top of this Fibonacci extension, the 2017 market came in. So with that said, if we are looking at a super cycle, then yes, we are looking at that $302,000 Bitcoin. But if we're not, Bitcoin probably has already come in, and that is actually my belief. If we go over to Crypto.com, we can see that we've overextended these Fibonacci extensions. And so what we need to determine is how much of an increase have we actually had in CRO from the bottom of the market, because that will give us a gauge as to whether really there is that much left in the coin, whether it's done or not. So we have seen only a 3,700% increase in CRO coin. That's all. CRO coin, in my opinion, hasn't done anything yet. So let's have a look at the super cycle option, which could give us a better idea on where we're going. Putting that at the top of the same point here, we see that there is plenty room to go. We've seen the same thing here for Shiba Inu, where it's reached the top of the 1.618 and it started to come back down. Shiba Inu's actually started to retrace down into these levels here, down at the 0.5 line. But CRO coin has held strong, and it would, because it's a bigger coin than Shiba Inu in terms of money flow and volatility and everything like that. So let's look at how much we have left in the coin if you bought today to get up to that 4.236 extension. We got a 260% increase to the top of the market. That doesn't really excite me. However, you might like that. You might like timesing your money by 2.6. For me, I've got other options in Neo, Dash, Zcash, XRP that have thousands of percent increase from where we are today. And, you know, they're occupying these areas right here. XRP is occupying areas down here below that Fibonacci extension without even making an ultra bullish projection. Look, we dragged this to the normal bull run projection. We're still down here. If we do the ultra bullish for XRP, we're way down. I mean, we've got thousands of percent increase from today, look, to the top of the Fibonacci extensions. We've got 7.7 thousand percent left on XRP. So when you look at CRO coin, you know, I think, well, if we are going up to all-time highs, is it really worth being in the coin? If I buy today, I've got at best, you know, 258% increase. If I did buy at the bottom for CRO, where would I be at the top of the market? Yeah, then I would be at those 8,000% marks. But we're not. We've already made a push up here. The percentage room left to grow is not great. So for me, this wouldn't be a buy right now. If you are holding on to bags, I would watch Bitcoin, watch for the retracement that Bitcoin makes, And when you're happy, maybe it's reached all-time high again for CRO, I would start relieving your bags. Not really waiting for it to get up here. You might as well just rotate into a coin that has plenty left to do. You might as well do that. But to have a little fun, if you're still here, let's say we did go up to that upper end of the Fibonacci extension and we hit $2.07 for CRO. Okay, well, most coins come down in the bear market by about 95%. That's an altcoin. So when we go down 95% exactly, where do we end up on the charts? Well, quite interestingly, as always, this always interests me, we put a line where that 95% is. We can see that this was an area of, volatility before. We used it as resistance here, 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 broke through. When we broke down, we came up and down, resistance, 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 some issues around here. Then we turned it into support and support. We will revisit the 8-cent mark again for CRO coin, even after we hit that $2.07 mark in this bull cycle. Well, let's see where we might get to in the future. Let's say the 2025 market. So let's draw a Fibonacci extension saying that this market reaches the top of that Fibonacci extension and the bottom comes in at that 8-cent mark. What does that mean for us on a conservative projection for CRO coin next cycle? Well, next cycle, I would predict that we're going to be looking at a $7.39 to a $8.63 CRO coin in 2025. And the ultra bullish target, let's have a look at this. This is where we have a lot of fun. We put the 0.236 extension at the super cycle. So let's say we have a super cycle in 2025. We're looking at a $30.50 CRO, between a $30.50 CRO and $35.85. If you bought CRO coin today, that would be up to a 6,000% increase. But if you buy from the bottom of the market as we approach it in 2022, you'll be looking at a 40,000% increase in 2025. Always buy the bottom of the market. I can't share that enough. I can't stress it enough. Buying at the bottom of the market as opposed to FOMOing in now for just a 300% increase isn't important. Wait for that pump. Wait for it to come all the way back down. Wait for people to say crypto.com was a failure and it's a scam. Then buy crypto.com and just wait for that 40,000% increase. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. We're just increasing in subscribers every day at a rate of about 50 a day at this point, which is wild considering I only have 175 subscribers. You could become subscriber number 200 and let me know which one you were in the comments below. Obviously, when you subscribe, you get a 10x pump, and make sure you check out all my other price predictions. There's loads there. I'll be coming out with a course very soon that will help beginners in navigating these crypto charts, but I'll also be doing one-on-one sessions with all the members of the course to kind of go through personal finance, your motivation in the market, maybe some projects to look at, and exit strategies. Super important stuff, and that will be coming soon. This is a video that the algorithm is saying that you would really like. So have a click, check it out, and I'll see you in the next one.